Good day everyone, my name is Joven Ray I. Cañares and now I'm gonna demonstrate about ship reporting system. Before arrival of the ship in the port of call, the master should notify his agent and the port control of the ship ITA giving particular and the ship and her cargo depending on the distance of the ship from the port. The notice of arrival can be sent by satellite communication, relax or part. Thus, the email and VHF when the ship within a range of VHF radio telephone. The method of reporting the arrival of the ship at the port from her port of departure all the way during the voyage to the port of call is laid down by part regulation from each specific port and is giving various forward, purpose, marriage, straight tape, Cramel report, and etc. Hub is an example through which exchange between the master of connect ship, Mr. Cañares, and Newport Control. Newport Control. This is the vessel, Mr. Cañares. How do you read me? Over. Mr. Cañares, this is Newport Control. I read you. Excellent. Loud and clear. Switch to channel 1-2. Over. Switching to channel 1-2. Over. Newport Control. This is Mr. Cañares. AGES on channel 1-2. Loan spelling my name for you. Mr. Cañares, November, India, Charlie, Oscar, Lima, Echo, over. Mr. Cañares, understood. What is your ETA? Fairway boy. Port control. This is Mr. Cañares. My ETA fairway boy is tomorrow, April 17, 08:30 R. Local time. My maximum draught is 9.8 meters and my draught forward is 8.7 meters. Mr. Cañares, what is your last port of next port of call, please? Over. Last part of call is Brazil. My next part of call is Japan. Over. Mr. Cañares, what is your cargo? Over. Fully circular container vessel. I have general cargo in containers on board. Total number of container is 1432. My deadweight tonnage is 20.865 tons. Mr. Cañares, have you got any dangerous cargo on board? I have 785 tons of dangerous cargo. I am class 4.2 in containers on deck. Mr. Cañares, understood. Can we call me again when you are 3 miles off the fairway boy? Stand by on channel 1.2 for further instruction regarding breathing instructions. Understand. I shall call you again when further miles off the fairway boy. Standing by channel 1-2. Over and out. Newport Control. This is Mr. Cañares. How do you read me? Mr. Cañares, this is Newport Control. Reading you loud and clear. What is your position? Over. I am in position bearing 286 degrees 3 miles from the fairway boy. Are there any berthing instruction for me? Over. Mr. Cañares, this is Newport Control. Sorry, no bearing prospect for the moment. You should reduce your speed and proceed to the anchor course of the fairway boy. Range the pilot louder on the port side. Stand by on channel 1-2 for further instruction. Over. Understand. Standing by on channel 1-2. Over. After waiting for 2 hours at anchor. The master of the Mr. Cañares has received the information on braking instruction and heavy up her anchor waiting for the pilot. Watch office. Ship reporting. Watch office. This is the pilot launch. Coming, master. Lower the pilot ladder over the port side. Make a leave for the pilot boat with the pilot on board. The Mr. Cañares proceeded to her berth. Mr. Cañares, this is pilot. What is your heading right now? 312, sir. Very well. Keep the course. 312, sir. There has been a collision over there. Keep clear of the place. Wait for the big tanker to pass clear ahead of you. Very well. The tide is failing and there is a shoot just ahead of the berth, so you have to be careful while mooring. Shall we keep the present course? I advise you to after the course to 75 degrees when abeam of the buoy. Shall we take the boarding officer? In the inner road over. The sea pilot has been replaced by the docking pilot and the ship is now being moored alongside the buoy of the container terminal.